What's going on, Limitless family? Welcome, everybody. Great to have you with us today. We've got some great news for all of you who have participated in blockchain sports, some great updates today. And we're excited. We'll be making a big announcement over the next few days as well to the whole community. And great to have everybody with us. So, Edward, Ilya, good to see you guys. Artem, Andre, great to have both of you guys here. I know Dimitri will be joining us shortly also. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys.
Hey, Jeremy. Morning.
Hey
Hey
guys.
guys.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone.
Um,
Yeah, I think we cover the whole globe today. We
That's
have
right.
people in like literally the the whole globe.
Exactly.
We're
That's
missing.
blockchain sports. That's worldwide.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well,
We missing Dmitry, right?
Yeah, he is
Artem.
entering. I just called him.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Great.
because he will be sharing very important part
but
today.
truly we have something amazing, something exciting that it's important. Hopefully, you call your friends who's participated in blockchain sports and join right now because the information blockchain team will share right now, it is big.
And yeah, make sure that you sit properly so that you don't fall off the seats.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys.
All right, there's Dimitri. Let me make you co-host, brother, so you can open your
Yep.
video. All right, what's exciting? Well, I know Ilya, why don't we start off here because you took a trip to the blockchain sports office, one of their offices, which is in Minsk. And man, you were blown away by what you saw there. So why don't we start off there? We got some amazing things happening with blockchain sports, and one of the funnest things in everything that we do in our projects is watching the wins, right? Because you step out, you believe in a vision. We as a community get behind that vision, and then you go on the journey together. And this is one of those projects that just continues to execute and deliver even bigger and better news time and time again. But Ilya, let's go to you first, man. You were out there at the blockchain sports office in Minsk, and you got to see firsthand a lot of the action that's happening, man. So let's throw it to you.
Yeah, Jeremy, that's exactly what I wanted to share actually, because I just been there. I'm looking now at Dima's face, and we just recently met in Minsk, right? So, like yesterday, right? So
Yeah.
time goes very fast. It was actually probably 10 days ago, maybe 7, 10 days ago. So, yes, I took this flight from Dubai. I never been to Minsk, and it was like very beautiful city, very clean city, and the offices. Just because out of three of us, we wanted to go badly so many times, but it's very difficult to find time, right, for all of us to travel there because we're so busy, doing multiple things. So I decided, just I had like extra days, a couple days. So I decided to take this flight and just to see the offices. And I was, Jeremy, like you said, I was blown away in a good way, right? Because first of all, I've seen everything like in action. I felt very good vibes in the office. People working there like very, in average, I would say less than 30 years old, right, Artyom? I think average is 28, 29, as far as I remember.
29. In the company, the average rate is 29.
Yeah, 29. Okay. Yeah. So people, Jeremy, people are very active. Like everybody was very, sometimes you come to corporate offices and people just sitting back, lazy, don't do anything, it was complete opposite, right? So everybody was very busy with what they're doing. The office is so big, it's not just one office. I believe it's total is probably 1,500 people in all the offices now. It's a huge, huge number, right? So I was just able to see some of those. So I've seen some teams. The team of Dima Michalchuk, for example, was a different building, right? So Dima gave us a very good tour, showing like VR glasses, for example, and some other technologies. So I took some pictures, but I was not even allowed to take pictures in some certain areas, right? Because it's, like secret development happening there. It was very exciting. Yeah. Then the guys showed me, the city. some other, locations, a location where the office is gonna move in the future because the guys, they gonna move to the huge like IT center, like 4 big buildings, and company is gonna expand and grow. So it's definitely the biggest, I would say, one of the biggest IT companies now in Belarus. And it's very good that Blockchain Sports is outsourcing, all the development to this company because, obviously it's very professional team. So it was worth it for sure. Once you see it with your own eyes, it's completely a different impression. Even though we've met so many times in Brazil, in Phuket, in Dubai, we know each other for a couple of years probably, right? Starting from Dima. It's always good to have this tour. Maybe in the future we can make some, like if somebody's interested, always, right? Make some private tour with for top leaders. Yeah, it was very exciting. I didn't take like any professional pictures or videos to share, but guys have so many videos, right? We've seen multiple times, including the office videos, right?
Yeah. How many you mentioned something to me when you were there. How many floors is the blockchain sports on?
Oh yeah, that was amazing, Edward. So the building, the main building is like it's very beautiful, I would say, building, standalone building, like in the middle of the city, not far from the middle of the city, right? So I think it's 25 stories building. And I believe Artyom, correct me if I'm wrong, like 12 floors, because I haven't been everywhere, but 12 floors belongs to blockchain sports teams. So I've been
8.
probably 4 or 5 of those floors, maybe 6, like major floors. It's massive. It's just massive. It's like hundreds of people, Edward. It's like, it's like when we do event, like 1,000 people event, we didn't talk here. So imagine all those people from event, like putting in a building. This is what we have in an IT company working for the project of blockchain spots.
Awesome.
That's like really big.
Well, and
Yeah, I'm
what's awesome
surprised.
today, what's awesome about today's call is, one of the most unique things about this project is that it's this combination of digital, of blockchain with Atleta and Atla Coin and real world business. And the guy's going to share some announcements with you today, but we are hitting on all cylinders right now. There are some amazing news and updates the guys are going to share today about the real world businesses, partnerships that are happening, technologies that they've developed that are being invested into by major players out there in the global arena, and multiple projects. And at the same time, huge traction happening right now with the Atleta blockchain and the Atla coin as they're preparing to go live and go to the mainnet and the public listings, and so much traction happening right now on the digital side, and the two really empower each other. So guys, this is a home run project. It's going to be a massive win for the entire community. Congratulations to everyone who had the opportunity to participate in the Founders Pack. What a big win for all of you that is coming this year, and we're just excited. So, Edward, anything else you want to say before we turn it over to the guys?
Um, well, the news we're going to share right now, it reminds me of a quote by Henry Ford. It said something like, if everyone is moving forward together and knowing the news, knowing what is going on right now, right? So if everyone moves forward together, then the success takes itself. And with the news that Blockchain Sports will share with us right now, you will see how how we're moving forward together, basically. And like you cannot not have a success with moving forward together, which is that code is really truly so common sense. Let's just move forward.
I love it. All right, Artem, we're going to throw it over to you and let you guys take over the call from here, and let's rock and roll.
Thanks, Jeremy, Edward, Ilya. Thanks for all of kind words. It's very much flattering. What I wanted to downline is that, in fact, the project is so big and it hits all of these different targets. This is partly the reason why, Ilya, as you said, there are hundreds of people, because we have to collect the professionals and do a lot of job in the real sector, in blockchain, in the development of all of this VR, AI, and everything. And this all summarizes in the way that we are moving step by step in every direction and hitting these targets. The last time we had a call, we were showing the plans, the things that we have already achieved, and some of the plans for the upcoming weeks. And both in real sector and in Atleta network, we have something to share today, all the news and what has happened. Basically, we have got finalized a huge partnerships that we were preparing for all the 6 months since the launch of the project. And our A team has been traveling to Saudi Arabia, and we have finalized news. But I suppose that the participant of these actions will be the better person to tell about it more detailed. Dimitri?
Yes. Yes, the biggest probably news of the week is we've managed to sign a deal with the Saudis, one of the funds, which is very close to the managing the money from the royal funds, sifted down. And the deal that we've signed is to actually come into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and build an infrastructure that will create a lot of business around blockchain sports itself. We've managed to sell our first title, which is blockchain sports football, and the XR rolled into it, into the deal. We've left some room to sell motorsport and drift separately. So these are still upcoming, and we have 2 more trips already planned. One is going to happen in exactly a week's time. We're off to Saudi Arabia again to sign another deal, and then we're off to Saudi Arabia on the 15th of October to sign a further deal. So all of which are multi-billion-dollar projects, which is very, very exciting for me because we are delivering on our word that we're going to sell it well. Whatever we developed, whatever we've created, is very attractive to the Saudis, and it's very attractive to the rest of the region as well. So we have a little presentation that we put together for the Saudis, and we're happy to share with you. So these are the assets that we've built together, and thanks to your investment, thanks to the support of Limitless, we've managed to build the blockchain sport XR concept. We've managed to put together the blockchain sport of football. We have the digital platform, as you may know, as you remember. We have blockchain sports media, which is the in-house PR engine. We have the live TV shows, 3 academies and a football club in Brazil, and we have the real estate trading platform on top of the digital ID trading platform. So all of that was wrapped into a single deal, and we've sold just 10% of that. So when we talk about this, a whole set of assets, this is our global ownership, and we sold a local license, if you will, which is only 10% of this. So we can go to the next slide. Our network of academies achievement is we've managed to process more than 200,000 applications to become trainees in our academies. We've chosen around 750 plus best of the best players that are training. We've managed to sell some of the players already. We've pre-signed the deal because they're not of a legal age where they can actually be signed up. We have to wait for them to turn 18, but we already signed a deal where they are reserved for specific clubs. As far as the international expansion, we're looking at 15 more countries. We've already spoken to our ambassadors. You're familiar with our footwork, and we're so 15 countries, clubs, and academies to join the network. And this is what we prepared for the Saudis. Through various partnerships, we're going to not only expand the network and the value of the entire set of assets that we solution to the Saudis, where we obviously propose to bring all the knowledge that we've collected through our IP, all the media, all the attention that we can bring through our influencers. We have the actual technology, so the technology case coming in as well, methodology, international exposure, and so on and so on. So all that wrapped up, we propose to plus the esports, which is the next slide. We propose to land inside of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and make it a center from where everything is going to develop to the worldwide arena. At the moment, straight after the meeting, we have been told that the local Royal Fund has put aside $82 billion to purchase gaming titles for the esports. And because we have motorsport, because we have football, because we have drift, and apparently drift is, I didn't even know, but drift is huge in Saudi Arabia. One of the royal family princes is a drift racer. And there are many other famous racers that were born in Saudi Arabia. So this is also very, very interesting for the locals to acquire, to become the biggest center for this, which is playing in our hand. We presented our lab. We've explained what we have in Belarus and Minsk and in Moscow, the developments that we have. It is also very exciting. And we propose to build a local office in Riyadh, where we will continue our development and obviously growing the value of the assets. And eventually, I think overall goal is to get listed on both Saudi Arabia's and London stock exchanges, so we can boost the value. So for those who will hold onto their assets, onto their investment, there's more to come in terms of growth, for sure. It's not like a one-off thing happening, and it's either today or never. It's a long-term plan which we will develop further. When we look at the Football Academy vision for Saudi Arabia, we propose a turnkey solution to also promote everything that we've built and continue operating. So our expertise, our network, will continue kind of working on top of what we built, and we will expand even further. And so this is very interesting because it's a unique opportunity here, which has never been presented before to anyone. One of the clusters that we've already proposed, you can see on the next slide. This is just a concept, but just to give you a few numbers, we propose to build over 3,000 homes and villas, starting from like luxury buildings to normal accommodation for everybody who's going to be working in the academy, who's going to be training in the academy, but also for the ambassadors, for the superstars to come over and share their experience. Another part of the development is the commercial side, and we're trying to wrap it up into what's called 15-minute city. That's where anybody living in the city is only 15 minutes away from all the amenities that they require in their real life. So day-to-day life. So this is a concept that we take from London, from the best of the architects, and it's been met with excitement. The the delegation that was signing with us, they brought the person who is the vice director of the PIF fund, and this is the biggest, one of the biggest funds in Saudi Arabia, managing the country's money and the king's money, which is only $925 billion. And they've already invested in 100 different funds, which is purpose funds for different projects. And they immediately proposed to create a fund specifically for blockchain support and raise all the money that is required to build this infrastructure to help us launch the blockchain support from within KSA and start expanding worldwide. They're also proposing $100 million PR money for us, so we can continue inviting more and more people to come over, more and more influencers, subject matter experts, and the investors from outside the outside regions. So we're looking to become the central hub in Saudi Arabia and work with local general contractors to actually construct the buildings. So the post plan is to finish everything within 3 years, so we can actually start selling the property, part selling the property, we can rent it out as well, so we can start generating a lot of cash flow for operating the world-class, best of the best academies. Obviously, the PR team is huge, and through our ambassadors, we've already gathered like a 310 million plus social media following, to which we can create announcements, have anything that we generate, all the PR or the content that we generate is being seen by many. And we have already put the programs in place where we are trying to now get the governments to work directly together as well. We're talking about Republic of Brazil. We have the Minister of Sports coming across to Belarus, for example. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is collaborating with other countries and is wishing to also sign deals on a country level between ministries. We're facilitating a lot of that work. We're utilizing our connections, obviously, and our exposure to help them reach the goal. And last but not least, probably is the digital ID trading platform, for which we are waiting for the central bank license from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is going to be their first license of this type, which helps us to monopolize the area, the space, and hopefully they'll support us to build it into the biggest platform. And there won't be much competition in the world going forward, which is always nice, always helps. Our development plan is multi-stage. So the next slide shows how we see this. We plan to build the central academy, and then around it immediately we'll commence building commercial and residential property. Through the in-house PR engine, we are proposing to attract enough attention to basically start selling the property as soon as the construction begins. So we don't have to wait for 3 years to start selling. We are bringing our digital ID platform to, and through the in-house PR engine, we'll drive the traffic to it. So we'll fill it up to have a lot of players up for grabs, up for investment on the digital ID platform, which will in turn obviously promote our blockchain tremendously and will help us to basically become more valuable. Through our other projects, in total, we already have an average to 1 billion followers. We've recently acquired teams in motorsports and drift, which are very big. And obviously, we're looking to, and we've already been asked by the Saudis to help work towards the World Cup 2034 and one even sooner, which is 2027 Asian Cup. They see us as a good potential for developing local sports, local football, and helping them to build a team that can actually compete on a world level in 2034, which is a good thing. So it shows that we are being trusted on the highest level. So yeah, as they say, together we'll build a new digital economy, and it is becoming a new digital economy. And this is what Andrei Didovsky, our Minister of Blockchain, has been explaining, how through Atleta, through the blockchain, the economy will only expand and will help making even more money going forward. And I pass the mic to Andrei. He'll tell you all about the most recent event he attended and our achievements.
Hey, before passing it to Andre, let me swoop in. I wanted to, some of the members of our community have already seen this video, but I wanted to show the little sneak peek of you guys signing the papers, because we are saying a lot what our plans are, and right now we have already come to a stage where we are actually signing the papers. Actually, a lot of work is going on the next stage, and we wanted to share it with the community. Some of the people have already seen it, I think. It was linked, but anyway, I think it will be interesting for everyone. Let me... Can you guys see?
Yes, try to play.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. The stadium. How many tours? Exactly.
Together that whole agreement together, and we sure inshallah it's going to be a great step for the future. Inshallah.
للرياضة وللسلام والإبداع.
I believe that in this room we have a lot of experiences and your international experiences. So we are very happy to announce this partnership with Blockchain Sports Ecosystem and Alpha Jusur Investments, and we are committed to develop and innovate the sport infrastructure cluster in the kingdom and take it beyond the reach.
We finally can find a place for it to come together.
I know that our technology and your trust together will give very, very big result.
Dimitri.
Thank you. Good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Look at me.
Yes.
Put our trust on Allah. Inshallah, we will achieve it.
If it's written for us.
And we wanna build this technology here in Saudi.
Oh no! Military tank. They are crazy.
Wow.
They were drifting the tank. And oh, this must be Saudi. Yeah, it's Saudi.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it. I think enough for now.
That's so cool.
Artyom, and before you pass it to Andrei, I just wanted to add that actually press releases are coming like any day now, right? So we haven't been able to share like official top media, local media, international media press releases just because it's taking time. Usually after the event, it takes up to a few days, right? But Artyom, you shared that you already like approved the Vodin or something, right? I think they reached out to you. So
Yes,
like from
everything is prepared. We have finalized everything. In fact, the Limitless community is, as always, the first we're telling everything point blank. But yes, the press releases will be coming during the next week. Of course, we will share everything we have, like we did with all the Japanese and USA media that have been talking. And the same wise here, we will share everything with the community when it goes live.
And
this is
Artem, this is one of 3 or one of 4 agreements that you guys have signed with Saudi, right? For different projects, right? How many different or maybe Dimitri knows, how many different agreements now are we engaged in?
So we've signed the first one out of 4. There's going to be 4 agreements. So we will sell different type of development in a different form. I'm trying to get as much, to gain as much from the deal as possible. And every time it's more and more and more. Obviously.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And also this has been also featured. I mean, not just press releases. This has been featured on Al Arabiya, which is the biggest TV, not just in Saudi but in the Middle East, right? Which is also quite powerful, right? So I think you guys shared, I think yesterday, right? But it's still in Arabic. So maybe once it will be translated, we can share in English. So this is really cool.
Great news.
And what is important, I will now build a bridge to Andre and his part, is that all of this is going to be extremely bringing a lot of attention to Atleta also, and that's like the huge plan to be raising the traction of the network. And before it happened, we already have the numbers that we are very proud, but we are sure that that is going to additionally boost what's going to happen here.
I love it. And I just want to invite everyone. We've got over 2,000 people on this call today. This may be one of the biggest blockchain sports calls we've had. Edward, Ilya, and I just made a decision during this call that we're going to announce at the end of this call. So you guys you don't want to miss the end of this call. We've got some pretty exciting announcements to make as well. So, all right, let's throw it over to Andre to the blockchain, the minister of blockchain.
Well, that was some news. I'm happy to hear all of that. I'm not sure how I'm going to follow that up. But guys, hi everyone. Good. It's evening time over here. It's my first time in Japan, and holy cow, it's been an absolute experience. Honestly, I'm blown away with the warm reception we've gotten from the community. I am so grateful to all of you for just being a part of this, and I'm excited to share some. I'll start with some stats, and then we'll work our way through this. So, give me a second. I'll share my screen. Okay. All right, guys. So, I mean, we all know that Olympia's been live. Olympia's been gaining traction, and this is some of the numbers I was throwing up while I was on stage. So we had whenever I got on stage on August 28th to talk about it, we had over on the 28th, we had over 11 million transactions, 450,000 wallets, and 3,750 contracts deployed. So I decided to quickly check what's the results of what actually happened since we participated. And I just literally just was getting these numbers as live. So since we were there, since we were at WebEx, we've gotten 44,345 more wallets connected. So that's about a 10% booster in wallets. That's the fastest actual ramp we've got. We got almost 1.2 million more transactions. So that number is now over 12 million. And we had over 500 new smart contracts deployed. The transactions, then the wallets speak for themselves. But again, as somewhat of a tech nerd, I'm focused on the smart contracts. That means that the projects have seen this and started deploying things to the network. But that is not all. There's more exciting things. one of the other things we talked about is the ambassador program we have and the grant program we have. These numbers are from the actual from the date of the event on August 28th. So I'm going to focus here on the grant program. The ambassador program, the applications only went up by a couple hundred. We had no time to approve them yet, so I can't give you something newer. But on the grant program, we had 11 more grants applications, and that's again the fastest actual growth. To me, this shows that by being there, being present, everything actually played out in our favor, which is so. Thank God, everything worked out. I'm so happy, and I'm so proud of the team. Those of you that weren't able to attend, there's going to be so much content coming out right now, from my presentation to the publications. We appeared, if I'm not mistaken, in about 8 local and global press releases. We had such a response from this event that the organizers actually came to us after and said, "How did you guys do that? That was amazing." So again, to build on what Edward was saying earlier, it's a different quote, but it says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. And honestly, Limitless and blockchain sports are actually okay. We're going fast and far together. So just thank you all. The next thing that I would like to bring up is actually relating to our partnerships. So this was a snapshot we had before the event. We had 110-ish agreements in place with some of the names you guys can see over there. But since then, since the event, we have 27 new partnerships already locked in, and many, many more that we just simply had not had the physical time to get in contact with and structure this. So Japan has been an absolutely incredible for us. So incredible, actually, that I think I'll stop sharing and just pick it up from here. So let me just open my screen again. So amazing that we've been approached by some top tier media agencies, both in the press and televised media, that have asked how we can be working together. So again, we're gonna be revealing these names a little bit later down the line, but those who are present, So I invite everybody from Limitless. If you guys know we're going to be coming to an event, we would love to see you there. Please, guys. And it's August 31st, at least where I am. It's August 31st. So it's very soon that our chain is finally going to be launching. After so much time, so much man hours, so much thinking, we're going to be launching soon. And we plan on expanding our presence as far and wide as possible. So we're going to be, right now we're planning to attend events basically every single month. And again, guys, if you can, please, we would love to see you there. I think that was a pretty quick wrap up of everything. I respect everybody's times. I think we've been able to translate how well this has all actually come out. So I think that's about everything. I know. Also, let me end on this note. Fortune favors the bold and freedom favors the brave. So together, we're going to build the open, decentralized future of sports.
Yes, Andre, thank you. But also, I think we should mention that we have already entered the Stagnet and we have all of these partners. Can you please cover it more? Because we managed to do it a little bit even earlier than we were planning, and the future plans for the upcoming weeks in Atlanta.
For sure. Well, yeah. So as we transition from testnet to mainnet, we need to make sure that all of our partners already have time to move their infrastructure over to mainnet. So we launched Stagnet. Stagnet is mainnet. It's mainnet that just hasn't been given access to the public. We're giving all of our partners time to move their infrastructure over to Stagnet, retest everything, make sure everything's actually working as it should be. So again, this is just how things are going. And given how many new partners that we're going to be coming in right now, I think we need them to be making sure their infrastructure is in place.
%. Yeah. Thank you, Andre.
This is,
of course.
No, this is powerful news, Andre. We switched the conversation from Saudi into Tokyo, and I know that you had very good time with our Japanese community. So did you also feel like a sheikh surrounded by Japanese
honestly,
women?
the community in Japan, guys, I can't translate the amount of love and appreciation I have for everything you did for us. Some of these guys were actually with us at the booth, serving every single person that came to the booth, translating for us, explaining these complicated topics to other people. And honestly, without you, I think you guys made this event so much more of a superstar for us. And did I feel like a sheikh? Does my hair not tell it all?
Wonderful. Yeah, you probably got the biggest support, right? So Atleta blockchain probably got the biggest support on the summit itself, right? With a community, like, with this number of community really supporting the project Atleta and blockchain sports. It's so powerful, like really. And
guys, it was so powerful. They literally gave us the only booth in this entire place. They had to give us our own guardrails, and they literally gave us like 6 or 7 security guards because they had to keep people make way in the space. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I love it. Okay. Well, guys, we made a decision during this call because we've gotten so many messages from leaders, even during this call and over the last couple of weeks, of people that, is there any way, and literally, guys, we made the decision during the call. So we were messaging Alex going, hey, how quickly can we do this, et cetera. Here's what we realized. We have a community of people that are fired up about this project. Many people who did not get to take advantage before the closing date on August the 16th. Many people who wish they could have upgraded their packs, et cetera. And so 2 big announcements. One, we are the Atleta team is going to be listing the Atla coin on a lot of different launch pads throughout the month of September, and giving the blockchain community an opportunity to participate. And this is very big for marketing, very big for pre-launch, and the coins are going to be available. It'll be a coin-only environment. People will be able to purchase the coins on different launch pads. And we said, well, we have this decision was already made prior to the call. We said, we have a launch pad, the Uplift launch pad. We have 10,000 registered users on that launch pad. We want to participate in that as well. And so this coming week, the Uplift launch pad will be launching the Atla coin with an opportunity for people to buy it in advance. And we'll have more details coming. We'll do an update call that we'll be announcing this week. And this is going to be big. It's going to give people that opportunity. But the decision we made on the call today, and it just makes sense, is we are going to open back up the founders packs from now till the end of next week. So basically until Sunday of next week, 7 days, 8 days, this will be available. So till the end of next weekend, we're going to open the founders packs back up. And this is going to give everybody an opportunity to secure. If you haven't upgraded, it's going to, and listen, we're going to keep all the promotions alive. So as you guys know, there are 100 million Atla coins in the champions pool and 100 million Atla coins in the legends pool. And we had a promotion going all the way up to the end of August where you could earn bonus shares in those pools. And we're going to continue those promotions. So wherever you left off on August the 16th, you can continue to build, continue to work for the next 7 days and increase the amount of shares that you've earned. And so this is huge. We're on the call today and we're going, listen, there's no reason why we can't open this up and just continue this. We know that right now, blockchain sports is pushing to the end. The more capital they have right now, we know what their need is. We know we have an opportunity right now to create additional support for the project, and at the same time, just create and extend a huge win to our community. So within the next hour, Alex said the website will be live. IamLimitless.io. Folks will be able to go there. The price point will continue the same as it was at the end on August the 16th. The same price point will continue. It'll be extended. And this is going to be huge. I'm getting messages right now, guys, from leaders who are fired up that we're giving people one last chance to take advantage of owning the nodes on the Atleta blockchain, to having royalties from all of the blockchain sports projects. What a big opportunity. And then this week, we'll also be announcing, as I mentioned before, the launch pad, the Uplift launch pad that will be launching the coins as well. And you may have a lot of folks in your network who love to participate in early opportunities, and they may want to go directly in and purchase those coins. And on the Uplift platform, it will have a one-tier affiliate model. So this is fantastic for influencers, for people who say, hey, I would love to make more on my personal referrals. I'm not really a team builder, but I have a big influence of people in the crypto world who love to buy coins early. This will be a great opportunity as well. So Edward, Ilya, I'm excited that we made this decision.
Hey, question, Andre. So we're still launching on exchanges on September 25th. What is that looking?
Honestly, that sounds like a fair date. It's going to push back into how quickly all of our partners integrate. Like, no, look, this is how I look at things. No matter what, in October, Limitless is trading the coin. No matter what happens from here on in, we want to just make sure that SushiSwap and everybody else is actually on. We want to make sure all these venues are working.
And here's the thing. So this is definitely we did not expect it until Dima was talking and Jeremy messaged about this founders packs. We jumped on a call. Ilya could not connect it, so he had no idea what we were talking at the beginning. We said, looks like Ilya is the one who's gonna fall off the chair, because he said people are gonna fall off the chair when we're gonna announce it, right? But the whole, then obviously Ilya was able to join and we talked. But the main thing and the most important thing to understand, there's no way to open anymore after we go live on exchanges. So if it's September 25th or somewhere around that, when we go on live on exchanges, there's no more going to be founders packs open up again or something. So this week, since we're going to be opening up starting in about an hour, and about next 7 days is going to be live and launch pads. There's not going to be launch pads or anything. So this is really the last chance, with all this information that we know, with everything we know, who partnered with us and what is happening and part of development. That's the reason we decide to give this one more chance. As much as it's exciting, this is a truly one more shot, last shot.
Yeah, and Edward, we this also means we have one more opportunity to reduce the holding period. Ilya, I don't know what the numbers are. You always paid attention to the numbers.
Yeah.
I know that we were running for 70 million, and the real target was 90 million, and I don't know what we came in at.
Yeah, Jeremy. So instead of, if you're talking about numbers of, if you're talking about lockup period, right? So the whole idea was to reduce it from 36 months to 18 months, right? So everybody still has this chance, especially for champions and legends. If you guys push during this week, right, until that of this coming week, until Sunday, right? So still the 100 million coins that all the legends have and 100 million coins that all the champions have, right? So the lockup period for those coins will be reduced, as we promised initially. So consider this as extension, right, of the whole promotion for 1 week. Jeremy, you want to share?
Yeah, let's go ahead and share. I found the PowerPoint there. So some of this is outdated because it was for August, but this is what we're referring to here. So we'll make sure to put this back up, but I think we're about 20 million short of hitting that 90 million target. And let's crush this, guys. We hit that 90 million target. Everybody's lockup period is reduced by 50%. Instead of 36 months, it's 18 months. And of course, there's a monthly release that you get. So this is a big opportunity for us to not just take advantage of this. And Ilya, do you know what the numbers were that we, on August 16th, I know on August 8th, we were at 50 million. Did we hit the 70 million?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
We were very close, right? So we're probably
very close. Yeah.
21 million short, 22 million short. So let's make a big push, and let's get this 18-month lockup period. This is something Blockchain Sports is willing to do for us. by hitting those numbers. And initially we said, hey, we'll open up on our launch pad. But today we just made the decision, let's continue the founders packs and let's give this every bit of energy that we have. And so the node only packs and the founders packs, remember there's 100 million Atla coins in the champion pool, and you get double shares for every new champion level that you reach by next Sunday. So everything continues. Your previous count of volume will continue for the next 7 days. I know many people were close to their next share, and so this is a great opportunity for you to get the next share and earn double shares for those in the champions pool. And it's powerful and unlock some additional generations for the new project as well. There was one more. The breakage pools. Yes. So the breakage pools, guys, will continue to pay out as well. So we're going to open everything back up. So the breakage pools are going to go live also. So all of the breakage pools this week are going to be unlocked, and you're going to be able to earn from that as well. So I think that's everything. And this is the biggest push right here is let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's crush this. Let's reach that 18-month unlock. And let's give this opportunity to everyone that maybe didn't get to take advantage of it in the month of August. We've got 7 more days left to push this through. Artem, I see you smiling over there.
Yeah, I just told the team the news that happened right now, and they're like shocked.
Half of them fell out of their chair.
Yeah, the whole team fell out of the chair. Yes.
Well, we believe in you guys so much. We believe in this project so much as a community, and we know that. Look, I'm getting so many messages from leaders right now. They're just popping. They're so excited that we're doing this. So we really do believe in you guys so much. We know the situation that you're in right now, closing out strong. The need right now for the capital, it's allocated, guys. And we initially were going to rely on the launchpad model, but we're going to go ahead and unlock this for everybody right now. Give it 1 hour to go live. We'll make an announcement once the platform is live for everybody to start. But I mean, I'm getting literally dozens of messages from the top leaders right now. Great move. Please share this recording. This is huge. So guys, we know that we have a great opportunity right now. And then it's great timing because from this, we're going to be launching our next crowdfund. We'll be making an announcement on that at our regional event in California this next Saturday. We'll be announcing and launching our next crowdfunding project that's going to be happening in the month of September. So it's great timing right now. We have a window of opportunity. Let's maximize this opportunity. Let's bring all of our power. Listen, this is heart to heart, guys. One thing I can tell you about the blockchain sports team is they give 100% of their power. I've never seen a team work, and they say that the leader sets the pace. We see this with Dima. I've never seen anyone work as hard, as dedicated, as all in as Dima is on what he does and his focus. That has carried over into the team that they built. They've attracted a team of people like Artem, like Dimitri, like Andre, and hundreds of others who literally bring all of their power to this project. And I just want to say to the community, let's do the same thing over the next 7 days. Let's bring all of our power to this project. Let's give this final push everything that we have as a community. And I'm so positive. I've never been more certain in my life about this project, the success that we're going to have together. We bring all of our power as a community. Blockchain Sports is bringing all of their power as a development team. And when this project goes live on September 25th and throughout the month of October, goes live on the mainnet, the win that we're all going to have as a community is going to be absolutely epic. So let's rock and roll. Edward, Ilya, I'm fired up.
Yeah, let's get the recording video As soon as possible, we're gonna post it right away. I get messages from several leaders asking to get this video recording as soon as possible. I have like, please, please, please make this possible ASAP. And one more thing is there's few people were very little bit short to qualify for the vacation, not vacation, I don't know how you, but what
Leadership
leadership
event. Yeah.
trip, yeah. So that is also will be, I mean, you have a chance now to make that happen in
To reach
next.
10 million, right, Edward? You're talking about 10 million.
Yes,
in,
I know there was a few people very short, and this is beautiful. It's gonna be, we're planning to do it in December. We're looking right now, we're gonna be announcing probably next week or two, location and everything. So let's do it together. Together, we're moving forward.
Love
And
it.
that
All right,
together
everybody.
became really big. That together is now is really big. It's not just our community. We truly have a huge yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Chairman.
No, I was gonna say just say thank you guys for joining us. Let's knock this out of the ballpark, and I'm excited. Let's go. I'm glad this turned out this way.
Thanks. Thanks for inviting
Awesome.
me.
It was, yeah, awesome to see you all. Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.